Armando Gallardo is a 2016 Palmview High School graduate, ranking third in his class. He obtained an associate's degree in interdisciplinary education from South Texas College. He is attending the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, majoring in biology. Armando is a first-generation high school graduate, as well as the first to obtain an associate's degree. As a student at Palmview High School, he was a member of Palmview Mariachi Los Lobos, where he loved representing his culture. His future plans are to contribute to his community by starting a non-profit organization for economically disadvantaged children.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Wow, what an amazing experience. I never imagined myself to have the opportunity to speak to so many of the people who not only changed my life, but also changed the life of my peers. La verdad es un honor estar al frente de ustedes y poder contarles mi historia para poder demostrarles el agradecimiento que tengo por todo el trabajo que ustedes hacen. My name is Armando Gallardo, and like the video just said, yes, I'm a graduate of Palmview High School. But foremost, I'm a son of La Joya ISD. I'm one of many stories that this district has allowed us to write. And today, I hope that I can share with you the appreciation I have for the work that you do. Because like many other students that have come and gone before me, you have made a difference in my life that makes me who I am today. When I was a young boy, my parents and I lived in the suburbs of Houston, Texas. Both of my parents are originally from Mexico. My father was from Pueblo Nuevo, Guanajuato, and he immigrated at the age of 16 to the United States. Similarly, my mother was from Monterrey, Nuevo León. Destiny would eventually bring them together at a church in Houston, and the rest was history. And although my parents went on to live a happy life as they started a family, they constantly struggled economically. These hardships caused us to move constantly, and at one point, we even lived in Monterrey. Como muchos de ustedes y mis compañeros, nosotros nos mudábamos para trabajar, para vivir, y no había otra alternativa. At the age of 10, my parents decided to make another drastic move, this time to Palmview, Texas. A city we had honestly never heard of before. And to be honest, I wasn't very fond of the idea at first. You see, throughout the majority of my lifetime, as a child, it was very difficult for me to constantly adjust to new schools, new environments, and to try to make friends knowing that everything would change in just a few months. The struggle was real, and it was discouraging for me. So much that I would wake up in the mornings and wish that I didn't have to go to school just to avoid my problems. And now in Palmview, I was about to start the 5th grade at Ibi Reina. Another new school in my last year in elementary. Now, I hated the fact that this would be the 5th elementary that I would attend, and that I would have to adjust once again to an unwelcoming environment with apathetic teachers. However, by this time, everything was just a routine, and I was no longer fazed by it. You see, this story that I'm telling you, it isn't unique to myself. This is a chapter that is shared by too many of our students in their own lives. It is a part of the story of the people that I'm sharing the stage with, and the students that are here today. And so, our own chapter of struggle and knowing one too many homes is only but a part of our story. It's these very things that make us unique. It's our shared struggles and shared overcomings that allow our schools to let students like me be who we are becoming. And so, in the alike words of former President Bill Clinton, there is nothing wrong with La Joya that cannot be fixed with what is right with La Joya. So let's ask ourselves, what is right with La Joya? And the answer is simple. Our shared experiences and struggles, how closely we all connect, and how acutely aware we are of each other is what gives our teachers, who are special teachers compared to any other in the Valley, the ability to look at us and say, I understand what you are going through. This is what is right with La Joya. What is right about us is that we all know we come from the same place and share the same beginnings. Hard work, our moral compass always pointing north, and the grit to roll up our sleeves and move forward. That's who we are. It's these things that allowed me to start becoming who I am. So as I moved on to Irene Garcia and Palmview High School, the mutual connection I had with teachers and staff allowed me to feel comfortable and helped me grow in ways that I had not done so in other schools. Entonces, la pregunta es, ¿qué está haciendo correcto el distrito de La Joya? Y la respuesta es muy simple. El hecho que el empleado y el estudiante tienen un pasado común habilita al empleado a ayudar al estudiante en una forma personal, algo que no sucede en ningún otro distrito en el Valle. Lo que quiero decir es que somos igual. Yo soy como sus hijos y ustedes son como mis padres. Todos somos trabajadores, pobres, pero con integridad, con orgullo de nuestras raíces y para el trabajo nunca nos rajamos. And so, it's these values that I talked about that give students like me the strength and show us the tenacity to grow. It's polishing that diamond in the rough. It's every teacher and employee working towards our success that makes us grow and shine. Now, to my surprise, each year I became a better student, and I wasn't sure why. I always tried to learn as much as possible. In fact, I was that one student that classmates hated at times because I just asked way too many questions. And if my teachers are out there, I'm sorry for the bombardment of questions throughout the years. I also tried to be in everything, to take advantage of all the options that I was being granted. I tried to be involved with the community as much as possible, not because I had to, but because I wanted to. Because I wanted to give back to a community that had given my parents, my friends, and myself so many opportunities. And towards the end of my senior year, I questioned how and why I had become the person that I am today. How was it possible that a 10-year-old boy that was starting to hate school could eventually become this student that was so involved with his school and would even graduate with an associate's degree even before he ended school? And then I realized it. The reason why I became a better student each year was because of you. You made me feel welcomed, appreciated, valued, and heard as a student. I loved going to school because you made it feel like a second home. Yo amaba ir a la escuela porque ustedes lo hacían sentir como un segundo hogar. Entonces, tengo muchas gracias que dar. Y se comienza con los que hacen el trabajo que no se mira, pero se siente. El tener salones limpios, pasillos limpios, baños limpios y brillosos. Nos hace sentir cómodos al estar en nuestra escuela. Para los que nos miran primero en las mañanas, gracias por siempre saludarme y despedirme con una grande sonrisa en la cara. La verdad es que me alegraba mucho el día. Para los que nos alimentan, aunque a veces somos necios, Aunque a veces somos necios con la comida, una cosa sí sabemos. Entendemos que la hacen con amor y con cariño. Sabemos que si por ustedes fuera, nos dieran tortillitas de harina y de maíz, recién hechecitas, con su carnita guisada y sus frijoles a la charra, pero entendemos que no las dejan. Pero sepan que se les agradece el siempre preparar nuestra comida con cariño y con amor. Y sé que hay muchas personas más detrás de otros trabajos que uno no mira. A los jardineros, plomeros, electricistas, aire acondicionado, mantenimiento y a todos los demás. Thank you. To those who keep our computers running, our emails going, our library stocked up, our Go centers flowing, all of you are what make this district tick. I can't forget about our counselors, our principals, coaches, security, and everyone in between. And I know that it's much more than the ones that I've mentioned, but I want you to know that every single one of you are very important. And of course, how can we forget our teachers? I understand that at times it may seem as if all of the time and dedication that you put into students may not be appreciated. But believe me when I tell you that students are very thankful for everything that you do. Some may show their appreciation, many others are too shy to show it, and the rest just haven't realized and thought about the impact that you have done in their lives. But when you walk away today, please, always remember that no matter how hard it seems or how unappreciated you feel, the silent majority of students are thankful for you. Don't get discouraged by the rowdy few. There are those of us who need you whole and full. Now, what many people don't realize is that teachers have one of the most influential jobs in society. You have the ability to mold and prepare the next generation of citizens in our community. A generation that can fix the problems that we deal with today. A generation that can create a better tomorrow. And because of that, I admire every single one of you. And so, it is our responsibility as the future of this community to bring an end to the hypocrisy, the ignorance, and the mediocrity that stains the image of our community. So, as you prepare to begin a new school year with old and new students, look into their eyes and remember that you are capable of helping that child become a better person. That alongside your coworkers, you are molding the future. And that is simply beautiful. Remember that we are your investment of the future. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2016-2017 school year. Remember that as school begins, there are plenty of Armandos out there. My story isn't unique. What is unique is the story of La Joya ISD to allow students like me to be everything we can be. welcome once again. Never forget that someone is always looking up to you. My name is Armando Gallardo, and if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I am the end result of years of your hard work and dedication. I am a proud graduate of La Joya ISD. A proud student. I am a proud student of the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. A future educator, and always and I will always be a proud Lobo. Thank you.